Okay, so we're back here to our store. I created a new store from scratch. If you created a couple shirts and you're ready to build your store, a good place to start is also here in the, well, actually, yeah, if you go to the dashboard and then click this quick start guide, that has videos that will help explain a lot of the functionality of Launchcart. So that's a good resource there. Know that you can create multiple stores. You don't just have one store. You can click here and then just give it a name. If the name is available, then you just create it'll create a store for you. But you only need one store, and you can also change the name of your store. So there's that. So now we want to do. Let's say we have a couple designs. We have 3 shirts, 5 shirts. We can go to create categories and create a category. So this is going to depend on what you're looking for, right? So you can go to other websites to see how they're structuring their categories, which is how, that's important, the flow of what. So maybe find websites or companies that you like and see what they're doing. Like, so men, they have like, shoes, and, women, they have, so it's really up to you. Here's a couple from some of the other Launchcart members, what they have, so you can kind of build something similar or exactly the same if you really wanted to. So, I mean, these are simple designs, but again, the purpose is for you to make it easy for customers to click and buy. You don't have to be super fancy web design, So this one is called Still Working 9 to 5. Got a little Roma Charm Coffee House. Here's this, and here's like an art one for somebody. And you got similar. Okay. And here's another one. If you need pictures, like free photos, good websites to look at are pixabay.com. Anything you get here is free and royalty free. Now, when it comes to making our categories, that's the next step. Usually the setup is not as fun, so I'm going to try to go through it very quickly. Realize that if you go to the dashboard, there's a quick guide here, and you can watch videos, simple videos to kind of set that up. So that's kind of nice there. I've created a new store, just YouTuber, whatever. You can change the name later. If you wanted to create a different store, you can create multiple stores. It doesn't matter. You would just click here and give it a name. If it's open, you'll get it, and you'll get it under that .launchcart.shop domain. They do all the hosting for free. Okay, so then we would go into categories. And I already created these 2, but I will delete them so that. So we can go create a category, and we just want to call it, like, let's say Halloween. I would do Christmas if I were you, Halloween shirts. And then it needs a description. You can just paste that there like this. That's fine. This is all we have, so there's nothing we can do with that. And like I had before, I think I had one for mugs. That will be another thing in our menu. Let's say you want to make a kids Halloween shirts. You can put that under Halloween shirts, so that way it's under it, grouped under it. Okay, so we have our categories now. If we click on our products, we can see all our shirts. And there's the last shirt that we had. So we hit this little pen icon here, going here. And for all the shirts, we're going to go ahead and put them where they belong. Like that one is a Halloween shirt. It's not a kid's one, so obviously not a mug. Here we can put a name if we want. So we can call it like, this is so we can search in a way. Coming from Printify. It already came in with tags from Printify, so you can leave that alone if you want. And I already showed you that you can like click here and delete the media if you want. And there's the pricing and what shirts we're selling, the 2 different varying colors. So let's save that. Yeah, and this is kind of boring, but yeah. So again, you come in here, Halloween. So you get the idea. It's nothing. If you were selling items that were not print on demand, like a chair you were making custom, you would click like track quantity, so that because if you only had 10 of them, you want to make sure you're tracking. So people, when they're buying, it'll stop if you have 10 of them. It'll just say sold out. But we don't want that, because people can order thousands of shirts and they'll be fine. Save that. So go ahead and go through all that. And then once you do all that, when you go to your store, you'll have your categories, right? You'll have your Halloween shirts, and then you'll have mugs. And we haven't set this up yet, but so we'll do that. Maybe we'll go back and do a logo for this so it doesn't just say that, the name of the store. I think that'll be helpful. This red thing here, red banner here, is because we haven't updated our PayPal information into so the store can't take orders. Okay, so I'll come back. I'll load all the shirts in there, and then maybe I'll do a quick demo of some kind of a logo to change it up a little bit, and yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to create a logo here on the fly here, so we're just going to go back into canva.com, and logo is good. Now, the thing about Launchcart is they preferably you don't. Let me see. So if we were to create a round logo, it would eat up more of this top area. I don't like the way that looks. I think that so for this particular platform, it's better to have a horizontal. That'll just help us to make it look better, so it won't push down this bar down and push down our shirts down. So that's something to consider. So let's just say for now, we'll say Christmas, since we're getting closer to Christmas. And I don't want to be here all day either, so let's just say for now, this will be our, so we have these two elements, the font, the type, and that. We select both and hold down the Alt and pull this corner. It'll scale from the center, and we can kind of put in here. Okay, so that looks kind of okay. Let's just say that's what we want. You can center when you move this around. It'll have a line showing us the verticals centered and here. Okay, now we want to click on. Actually, this doesn't look. I'm trying to. Okay. Now, when we look at our appearance, if we go back here to the back end of Launchcart appearance, and we go to the theme editor, we're using Launchpad. Customize. Click here, customize, and here's going to be our logo. And they recommend. No, it's actually grabbing it. Hold on. They recommend the 325 by 85. Okay, so going back to Canva, here's our guide. We're going to say resize 325 by 85. Okay, and I think we just need to hit it like this. Yeah, so then we can grab these two again, hold Alt, and then scale it up. It's a little too large. Hold Alt. And then maybe we want to change the color to like that. It's fine. I mean, it's not the best, but okay. And okay, you can mess with this all day. So we're just going to go here and say download. Make sure we're in PNG, and it's already set to 325 by 85 pixels. We want to make sure we have transparent background, so that we don't get this white background, and I've showed you that in the past. So that's downloading there, and now I can come back, and then we're going to go upload, and here it is untitled. Let me move my little face here, and yep, here it is. Scale this up so that it fits in here. Scale it down just a little bit. Okay, so that's about there. Yep, and then we have to remember to hit save at the bottom. Save. Okay, so now if we go back to our store, here's YouTuber, whatever the name of the store that we created, whatever, yours will be Classic Gifts. Okay, now it looks a little blurry to me, so I would maybe go back into Canva here, and then when we export, do this again if you're getting the same thing, and maybe try bumping this up and then download and see if that looks not as, it looks a little blurry to me, but yeah, try that. Okay, so we came back to Canva and we said I was looking a little blurry, so come in here, download. I bumped it up here to 2.5, so the resolution, so the crispness, and keeping transparency on, PNG, download. So there's that. And hopefully it'll work. Let's go back into here, go back to upload. And the last one I modified was this one, I think. Yep. Oh, my noggin. Okay. So remember, we gotta go back to save. Yeah. So that's looking more sharp, crisp. Okay, so the next thing we probably need is going to be, let's go back into the back end here, and the favicon is the little, like Canva is the big, is that C up here, and so let's not do that. Okay, let's do that right now. The favicon we can probably do, go back into Canva, let's duplicate this page. Let's just grab this guy for now. Okay, and that's square, so that's good. Let's just say download, and here we want to change this because right now we have 2 pages. We don't want it to download 2 pages. We just want it to do page 2. Okay. Then we go back here. We're gonna upload, and hopefully that looks okay. Grab the latest, which I think is this one here. Yep. My noggin again. There it is, and let's save that. Okay, and let's look our site here. So so there it is. So here in our browser, there's a little package. You know, it's the little things. It just adds a little professionalism. It's nice, niceties. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. All right. So right now, our shop. If someone goes to our shop, it goes straight into the shopping page where they have our products. But maybe we don't want that. Maybe we want one page that's like our main page. So I'll show you what that kind of looks like here. So we got that. It's up to you if you want to display your store. Contact, yep. Footer is on, so phone number. The more you have these on, the more trust. You know, people see there's an address. You know, I wouldn't put my home address. I rent a P.O. box and I put that to people, you know. There's a lot of people out there. So that's what I do. But the more information you put in there, like if you have with a phone number, I wouldn't use your regular phone number. I think Google offers you a free phone number. If you just like Google free Google number, you can get a free number. You can put that. And those are good things. Social icons. You know, usually once you have a Facebook and display the icons at the bottom. The footer is the bottom of the page. So we're going to turn all those on, and here you would put in like, you know, whatever your Facebook or Twitter, and if you click on those links it'll take, and I'll show you that. We'll turn them on for now. And then on the home page here we have this, we're going to enable this home page on, and then I'll show you what that looks like.